Hey everyone, it's Crafty Kim here. So I'm doing an update video. So lots to share with you. Again, new visual setup. I didn't feel like turning my desk around, so we're doing it sideways. I know you can't see all of my pretties on the wall, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Hopefully you can't hear too much of the background. My son and husband are watching the new Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi. So I hear the sound a lot. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys, so I'll try to speak up. But because they're busy and my daughter's busy, she was starting to watch it, but she came up here and now she's on the tablet in my room. Although she hears me doing a video, she might pop in because she gets excited when I do videos. She's been wanting to do her own channel. I'm like, no, you're only 9. Yeah, so I've got 2 new starts, a finish. I've been working on a whip a little bit, and I've got a haul, some nice haul. So yeah, let's get to it. So I have worked on my Nantucket Rose a little bit more. I don't remember what she looked like last time, but I took the top Q-snap off so you can kind of see. Top's done, and I've just been working on her dress. She's got a lot of skirt, so I needed to start working on that. This needle minder's from Ingeborg. I love this needle minder. I love it. Thank you so much for it. It's my favorite. So she goes with the lady. And I have worked on my Ink Circles tapestry, but I've had to put it away because I need some more Brother in Blue. Which way does this go now? I guess it doesn't matter. But that's how much I've got done of that. Yeah. So I really wish I could have stayed stitching on it, but I like to continue with all the colors instead of just trying to work around it and then coming back to it later. No, not like this. So I keep that in this project bag. This is an Evertotes bag by Caroline. Thank you so much. It's gorgeous. And I think I showed you this the last time. I've been working on my Biscornu. I have the front finished. And Jennifer Upton is working on the same one. And she's going to be doing a tutorial on how to finish a Biscornu, and I can't wait because I need help. I think I watched 2 videos a little bit, not with full concentration about watching it because I was doing some other things. I hope I'm not in over my head, but I've heard they're so easy to do, and I don't know. The one I saw had like a stitched line around it, so you kind of use that to mark, but there's no, I don't see a certain edge. So hopefully her tutorial that she does, she's going to use that as an example, so then that will help me a whole lot. So I just have the back to do, so I'll probably do that next because I just need to get that done. Okay, what else? I started, and I also got Miska Cat. Her name's Jennifer too, I believe, from Alberta. I inspired her to start this one as well, or at least she's got it kitted up. She might start it in the beginning of May. She's going to a retreat. The Pumpkin and Crow by X's and O's. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at myself. It's really hard to do. Love this piece. Can't wait to get back to it. I actually stole this fabric from another kitted up project. This is 32 count antique white Lugana. It's actually on a big piece of fabric. I don't need it all, but I wasn't sure where to cut yet. So here it is. Oh, that lighting is awful. Let's see if I can get in there. Hopefully that's coming out clear. The leaves are very tedious. Yeah. But I like it. And I don't even think I'm halfway yet. So that's going to take a while. Yeah. So that's going to look great. I actually kind of wish I'd gone down and over so I could start the pumpkin and go up. But maybe I'll work on the crow. Again, that's what it looks like. Yeah. And I keep that in my Halloween bag, project bag. This is by Emily C. from Eclectic Possessions. Yes, I managed to snag one. Okay, and the other new start turns out to be a finish. It is by Blackbird Designs, Strawberry Fields Forever. I think the first time I saw this was from Laurel. Is it Laurel P? Laurel's video. I know she's a paralegal. I know that. But I know she had done this up and I really loved it from the first time I saw it. So finally stitched that up and finished it. So here it is. I just kept on the Q-snap so you can see it better. Yeah. Where are we? I did put the K in there, but the K has more spaces than the B that was there. So there's one stitch missing because it's hitting the leaf. And actually when I looked at the pattern, one row of those leaves actually is not supposed to be there, but of course, because it's a border, I didn't really look at the pattern. I just went doo-doo-doo-doo. But that's okay. It's done. And I kept the 1992 there, even though I know it means more to the designer than to me, but I just kept that in there. Yeah. So I like it. This is for a sal that we're doing with Stitching Social. You'll find it on Instagram at Stitching Social Strawberry Sal. Yeah, I think so. Allison is doing it 1/1 on 28 count. And I had thought about doing that, but I thought, oh, it's going to be like really small. Because this size is not very big. This is not very big. So, but they just did an update video, so you have to go over and watch that. They are Stitching Social. And it looks really good. Jennifer's looks really good too. I like it both ways, so yeah. So that's done. Okay, I think all the whips and stuff is done. Yes, Jen, it's time for haul. So, as some of you know, the London, Ontario needlework store Thread and Eye is closing at the end of the month because they're retiring, which is good news. Good for them. Very happy. It's very heartwarming that it's closing because of that reason and not because of lack of business and things like that. So they're definitely looking forward to that new chapter in their life, so that's great. So of course I had to go in to catch some sales, so I got in on the second day of the sale because I also had one of their coupons, not coupons, but because I've spent so much money, I've gotten a voucher for $20 off, so I needed to use that up. So I went in. A lot of stuff off the walls was gone already, but I managed to find some things. Before I forget, I'll show this now. I did pick this up. This is not a model. The picture inside is fake, so just so you know. But but I managed to pick up the framing and 2 mats. This is velvet for 20 bucks. So that's pretty good. I can't beat that. So that was great. I just picked that up. Don't have a piece to kind of fit it yet, but I'm sure eventually I will, right? Okay, and then I picked up fabric. This is an 18 count Aida Confederate Gray. I like stitching on Aida. My lavender and lace is on Aida. 18 count though. I really like the 18 count. 16 is okay, but the 18 count because I like it. The stitch is tiny. And 18 count platinum. And I think I already have something to go on that. More to come. And this is the 28 count Lugana Summer Khaki. So got some fabric. I did pick this up because I have the magnetic board that will rest on this. So I thought, oh, this will be perfect for when I go on the retreat in May. So I have something to lean my pattern on. So I'm trying to think ahead, trying to prepare, because it's getting exciting. I did pick up this one. This is the only one that I saw of this there. This is number 1 of the Frosty Forest. I loved Frosty Forest. I always have. And I'm going to collect the rest either down in May if they have them at the stitching store. And I'm going to do it 1/1. I love the size of it. I love how it looks. And it's going to be great. So I'm starting to collect those. And this I saw was interesting. This is by Scissortail Designs. I'm really liking Scissortail Designs. Sorry for the glare. It's Autumn Trio. I just really like how that looks. And I can do them, stitch them separately too. See, that one's stitched separately. And yeah, so I'm starting to get the threads for that. This is a Elizabeth Almond Blackwork Journey. It's Dimensions 3D. Thought that was kind of neat. And you can do it in any colorway as well. It doesn't have to be like a coffee brown. And another Elizabeth Almond Blackwork Christmas. Apparently there's 3 designs in here, but I looked at them, I'm like, they're the same, but just different colorway. So, but there's like a lot of pages in here, so I'll have to take a closer look at that. But I just really gravitated towards that. This is a T.A. Smith design. Felicidad means happiness. I just thought that looks so neat. I like that. Yeah. And I just picked up some Mill Hill. I just thought they were pretty. I might have an idea for them. But I also picked up some thread. I don't know if I'll go through every single color. But let me pull this bunch out. Some I needed to kit up for projects, and some I just picked up because they were pretty. Like, this one was so pretty. It's called Mediterranean Sea. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So yeah. So because of their sale, they were $1 off a thread. So that's pretty good here in Canada. So I picked up a lot of threads. And some colors I picked up all that they had left because, you know, the whole dye lot thing, even though this one looks a little funny. And there's like 6 of these. This is called St. Bernard. I just like the name too. So I had to find a project to go with that, and I actually did place an order with 123 Stitch as well, so that's coming in probably a couple weeks. So I might have a pattern to go with that, a monotone. So that's all I got from Thread and Eye. And because of the way I traveled back home, I was actually pretty well passing by another stitching store, so I stopped in there. Stitch It Central. Oh, sorry, I hit you. Just a little bit of things there, because a lot of the thread at Thread and I were out. I picked up a couple more I needed for the patterns, mostly for the Autumn Trio that I just showed you. And oh, I did want to show you. Where'd you go now? I picked up thread for this one here, this hands-on design. I picked up the thread for that. And thread for this one, Fractor Flower. This one I'm going to do 1/1. I've decided. I cannot wait to start this one. Yep, on 28 count. So, and then I picked up some needles, 28 count. They didn't have any 26s, but 28's okay. I like them as well. And I picked up this Prairie Schooler. I don't know if I've seen this one before. Sorry, the glare. I thought this really looks nice. I like that. I like this one. And Jen, this is my first long dog. I got Hoity Toity. Yeah. Kindred Stitcher is stitching this. I know maybe some other people are as well, but I've seen it on her videos and it looks amazing. Love how the colors are looking. I'll just do it in DMC, and this is what I'm thinking about doing it on the 18 count, because I want to try to kind of keep it small, even though it's still going to be pretty big. If working on 18 count Aida, the design will measure pretty well 11 inches wide by 15.5 inches high. That's still pretty big. So, but well worth it. That will look great. So that's all the haul I have here in front of me. Oh no, there's not. Sorry, a couple more. Actually, much more. Oh, I did some online shopping. I went to Arlene's shop on Etsy, Works by ABC. I got the 3 lace squares. Love it. Again, I was thinking about some of the threads I got and the colors. One color, just doing one of these. Really liking that one so far. I might do that one first. Can't wait to do that. This one was free though. I forgot to show it in my last video. Pam and Steph, I'm pretty sure Stephanie mentioned it in one of her videos. This is a Brooks Books design. These were free, people. I guess try to find that. I'm not sure what the link was again, but that's Spring House, Summer House, Autumn, sorry, and Winter. Isn't that cute? I like that. That was free. So all those patterns, prints of the back, I got them. Yes, and then also on Good Friday, I went to just took an hour and I went over to the Ancaster Fairgrounds. They have a craft fair that goes on every year on Good Friday, so I stopped in there. Saw a lady who had a table who did a lot of sewing, making little bags and stuff. So she had this little bag here, and it's like has the quilted batting in it, and a zipper, and inside. So I was like, oh, this is like a little project bag. And I asked her, they didn't have like bigger ones that I would need. Although you could just put your thread and some cloth in here. You wouldn't be able to put your Q-snap in here. And I asked her, oh, do you do custom orders? She's like, yeah, sure. So I took a card. The next couple days I emailed her and decided on a size and some patterns. She sent me some pictures. And I just got this tonight, and I got a project bag. And then she also asked me, oh, did you want me to make the bottom square or boxed or something? I said, sure, I would love a wedged bottom. So it gives it more room for all the stuff you're going to put in here. And this is the music notes. I love that. And inside, I love it. However, I guess because we're just trial and error, people. I usually use an 11 by 11 key snap. It doesn't quite fit. Need a little bit more room. So she's gonna make me another one. Of course, she doesn't know this, but I want her to make like 10. She doesn't know that yet. So if once the next one comes and it works out great, then that'll be fantastic. Because guys, she's only charging me $15 for the project bags. That's amazing. I mean, we'll see. I mean, even if I had to pay $20, that's a fantastic deal. And she did a pretty good job, better than I would ever do. And it's plushy, you know, it's got the batting or whatnot. It's great. It's great. So, for all my local friends, she may want some more business. Who knows? Yeah. So, I think that's it. In my next video, I'll have to show you the rest of the haul that's coming. I've ordered more stuff from Rolanda, her fabrics. Oh gosh, she posts like weekly and it's so hard to say no. I thought there was one package I should have had by now, but it hasn't come. It'll probably come tomorrow. But yeah, we'll save it for next video, right? We gotta have something to show. So I'm gonna say that's it. I'm gonna tidy up here a little bit and get back to stitching. Yep. So I hope you're all having a good night. Hope you had a wonderful Easter. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your comments and likes. Yeah, hopefully I get another video in before the retreat. I'm getting very excited, looking forward to it. Little nervous about traveling by myself across the border, but it's okay. It's an adventure. I'm just worried about actually getting lost. And it's always more fun to get lost with a friend in the car than by yourself. So, as long as I gotta practice with the GPS thing. I gotta figure out how to work it. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna get back to stitching and back to watching Miss So Crafty. That's what I was doing. And I hope you all have a good night. Take care. Bye.